Welcome high rollers and card sharks to the most expensive mistakes you'll ever see. We're about to witness some catastrophic bluffs and premium pocket disasters. Who am I kidding? Let's shuffle up and deal. Player 1 opens the betting with, "Dude, why is there a crack in my phone?" A bewildered open, indicating a potential bad beat or a loss of mental clarity from the previous session. Good move. Player 2 responds with, "You got drunk last night and threw it." A straightforward read of Player 1's previous session. Player 2 is clearly not bluffing here. Good move. Player 1 fires back with, "Why?" Player 1 seeks clarification on their past blunders, a clear sign of memory loss from too many buy-ins last night. Inaccuracy. Player 2 delivers the turn card with, "You turned on airplane mode and kept yelling, 'Fly damn you.'" Player 2 has a very strong read on Player 1's previous blunders. Excellent move. Player 1 responds with, "And no one stopped me." He is clearly on tilt, questioning the table dynamics and the inaction of others. A desperate plea for a mucked hand, trying to find any reason for their costly mistake. Inaccuracy. Player 2 delivers the final river card with, "We were too busy laughing our asses off." A brutal checkmate. Player 2 reveals the ultimate value, leaving Player 1 drawing dead, ending the game on a high note for Player 2. Brilliant move. Player 1 opens the betting with, "It's all good, sweetheart, you don't have to worry about me." Player 1 attempts to establish dominance or comfort with an affectionate term right out of the gate. This is an aggressive opening bet, testing the waters and potentially revealing a loose play style. Inaccuracy. Player 2 responds with, "Sweetheart." Smirking face, Player 2 immediately probes, questioning Player 1's aggressive bet. They are calling the sweetheart bet, looking for more information or a clarification of intent. Good move. Player 1 then follows up with, "Is it okay if I call you that?" She shows weakness and immediately backtracks, revealing their hand. They folded on their initial aggressive bet, seeking permission rather than asserting. Inaccuracy. Player 2 responds with, "You can call me anything you like, winking face." Player 2 has now taken control of the table. They've given Player 1 an open invitation, setting a clever trap. This is a confident re-raise, giving Player 1 a lot of rope to hang themselves. Excellent move. Player 1 delivers the final blow with, "OK Optimus Prime." An unexpected, devastating, and hilarious checkmate. Player 1 has found the perfect disarming counter, completely turning the tables and leaving Player 2 speechless. This is an absolute masterclass in turning a losing hand into a winning bluff. Brilliant move. Player 2 is left speechless. Player 1 wins. Next. Player 1 opens the betting with, "I hate you." A sudden, aggressive all-in bluff, clearly designed to shock the opponent. Blunder. Player 1 then follows up with, "Oh sorry, my cat stepped on my keyboard." Player 1 is folding on their initial aggression, trying to recover from a costly misplay. Inaccuracy. Player 2 calls Player 1's excuse bet, showing a cautious demeanor without revealing their own read. They're observing the table, not escalating. Good move. Player 1 then raises with, "Wanna hear a secret?" He is setting up a new, strategic trap, trying to regain control of the narrative and lure Player 2 into a false sense of security. Best move. Player 2 falls right into the trap, calling Player 1's secret bet without a deeper read on the situation. Overconfidence or simple curiosity leads them to vulnerability. Inaccuracy. Player 1 delivers the final blow with, "I don't have a cat." A devastating reveal of the complete bluff. Player 1 has played their hand perfectly, exposing the initial inaccuracy as a deliberate setup, leaving Player 2 completely vulnerable. This is an absolute masterclass. Brilliant move. Player 2 was totally outclassed by Player 1's masterful deception. Next. Player 1 opens the betting with nudes, smirking face, a direct, aggressive open. This is an all-in bluff right from the start, showing desperation or overconfidence. Blunder. Player 2 responds with, "Let's role play first. Be a bank owner and ill be the robber, winking smirking." Player 2 skillfully dodges the initial aggressive bet and counters with a creative proposition. This is a brilliant re-raise, putting Player 1 on the back foot. Excellent move. Player 1 replies with, "OK smiling face with heart eyes, hi miss, how can I help you?" Player 1 falls right into Player 2's trap, abandoning their initial play and committing to Player 2's narrative. Inaccuracy. Player 2 fires back with, "Are you a bank?" Player 2 sets up the final devastating move, drawing Player 1 further into the trap. A perfectly timed check. Good move. Player 1 responds with, "Yes, smirking, smirking, smirking." Player 1 is completely oblivious to the impending doom, confidently confirming the setup. Blunder. Player 2 closes with, "Then leave me alone," the ultimate checkmate. He delivers the devastating punchline, a brilliant play on words that leaves Player 1 utterly speechless. Player 2 has the nuts and delivers the final blow. Player 1 replies with, "Wait, what?" Player 1's confusion and delayed realization of the checkmate. They are on tilt, unable to comprehend what just happened. Forced fold. Player 1 is completely busted. Player 2 wins. Next. "Hey, miss your table." Player 1 attempts a re-entry, yearning for past game sessions. A nostalgic open. Inaccuracy. "Who is this?" Player 2 immediately puts up a strong defensive front, denying recognition to gain leverage. A good call. Excellent move. "You know who this is." Player 1 attempts to reassert dominance and force recognition, showing a bit of ego. Inaccuracy. "Sorry, no I don't." Player 2 maintains the strong poker face, refusing to be drawn into Player 1's narrative. A solid continuation of the bluff. Excellent move. Don't act like that. Player 1's frustration is evident. They're trying to influence Player 2's play, but it's a weak bet. Inaccuracy. Question mark 3 times. Player 2 is playing the confused fish, yet maintaining control of the conversation. A brilliant slow play. Good move. "We broke up a few weeks ago." Player 1, desperate, reveals the history, hoping to jog Player 2's memory or elicit sympathy. This is a painful reveal, giving away too much information. Blunder. "Is that you, Satan?" Player 2 delivers the final, devastating checkmate. Player 2 didn't just win. They performed an exorcism at the poker table, sending Player 1's desperate hopes straight to the pit. Absolute cinema. Brilliant move.